is Poop News Network, Turdingle reporting. War can be a shitty business. As a follow-up to our story on North Korea's poop-filled balloon attack on South Korea, we thought our viewers might be interested in ways that poop has been used throughout history as a weapon of war. And boy, did we find a shitload of examples. So here's our series on the history of poop in war. Turns out war is full of shit weapons. Using poop as a biological weapon made sense because poop is something biological coming from digestion. Poop was first used as a biological weapon as part of what was called siege warfare. Siege warfare is one of the oldest forms of military strategy and goes back at least 5,000 years. Here's the situation. Your enemy is in a castle, fort, or a city with big walls around it. They won't let you in, and they won't surrender. Your army's surrounding it, and you want to win, so you try a siege. A siege is a long game that involves lots of patience and planning. Since your enemies are surrounded, they can't get food and water or other supplies because you've got all the ways in and out blocked. The plan is that eventually your enemies will surrender before they die of 1. Starvation or thirst because they run out of food and water, 2. Disease because keeping lots of people cooped up together in the same place with no way out is a great way to spread disease if someone gets sick, or 3. Boredom or panic, the psychological effects of siege warfare. And this is where poop made an excellent weapon. While you're waiting for the food and water to run out, or for the people to get sick or bored to death, you try to speed things up using poop. Poop is the perfect biological weapon because it's full of bacteria that can make people sick, contaminate a source of food or water, or make people who have to live with it demoralized. And where does all the poop for this miracle weapon come from? While your army is waiting, the soldiers and animals in your army are all eating and pooping. One strategy to win in a siege was to take some of that poop and send it over the walls of the city or the castle or fort and try to spread diseases on the inside, contaminate the water supply, or at the very least to make things inside smelly and dirty and make life as difficult as possible for the people in there. The ancient Greeks catapulted pots filled with human or animal shit over the walls of cities for their sieges. The ancient Assyrians, Babylonians, and Romans also used poop warfare in sieges. Siege as a strategy had mixed success. Some sieges lasted more than a year. They could get very expensive because waiting for the people inside to surrender meant that you still had to feed and pay for the army surrounding them. But at least there was always a continuous supply of poop to use as a weapon. Weapons technology has improved over the centuries, but siege warfare is still a useful military strategy even today, with or without the poop. Stay tuned, our series on the history of poop as a weapon of war will continue. Till then, I'm Turdingle reporting for Poop News Network.